this book is great. It's funny. It's informative. There's history.
Thank you.
You feel smart when you read it, but you delight in being able to read all this nasty stuff, which is great. And as I look at it, you sort of... You did your job. Good for you. So I look at it like you start by saying the original bad words really were religious, right? The damn and the hell. And then that morphed into the body parts and sex. So, I mean, I can't even say those now, but we know the S word, the F word, and the C word.
And both you and I probably use a lot of those words, right? Yeah. Not all of them.
Amen, my friend. And I swear to God, if this were only HBO, we could be having this very fulsome discussion. But I can't.
Yeah.
So then this new sort of genre includes that about culture, ethnicity, and race, which obviously includes the N-word. And I think we could do a whole hour on just the N-word. But walk me through the awful magic, let's say, of that word.
Well, with that word, it's really confusing because there's the slur, and I think we all have a basic understanding of that. But then what often happens to slurs is that the people who the slur is hurled at take the slur up and start turning it into a term of endearment. And so when especially Black men use the word, it means buddy. It's quite different from what it means if a white person hurls it at a Black person. And so many people say, well, how come they can use it if we can't? But the problem is that really it's one word that's become two. And then it gets even more confusing when you have non-Black teens and 20-somethings these days using the word among one another to mean buddy because they spent their whole lives listening to hip hop and they feel like a part of them is kind of Black, which you can understand. But it means there are these three different versions of it that are all competing for space and that really confuse and annoy and insult and in some ways delight all of us.